Welcome back to the Jojitorium. Well, I think remember too, whenever we found the German Scheiser porn. Let's not lie to each other. You're in twerk classes over there. That's what
yeah. That's all it is.
The fitness class.
Working on them TikTok videos you like so much.
Dead face.
Got right in front of you.
Welcome back to the Jojitorium. You know who it is. It's Adam. It's Matt. We're decaying with the boys, and we promise you, we won't retire after our last match either. Well. It's that time again for the reigning, defending homebrew champion of the Burgh to make his return to the North Hills Homebrew Festival. Scheduled for Saturday, August 27th, some of the best homebrewers in the area come together at the Pittsburgh Shrine Center in Cheswick to square off for supremacy. This event has everything that a craft beer nerd wants. There's a Brewers Challenge, a 50-50 raffle. There's going to be our podcast friends from Hop Nation pouring beers. There are basket raffles and so much more. And guess what? Tickets are only $25 and can be yours for heading over to tickettailor.com and searching out North Hills Homebrew Fest 2022. Or check out the site details in this episode's show notes. So you can come cheer on Bash Brew and support craft beer in Pittsburgh, but just make sure you tell them all that the boys sent you.
Hell yeah. And just a hot take, starting this week, you can enter promo code, one word, BrewerBuds at checkout and get $5 off your general admission ticket, as long as you buy online before you show up.
Fuck
they
$25.
Will have tickets at the door, but if you buy ahead of
$20.
time, you can get them for $20.
So you can't come to the door and you can't
punch in the promo code? No.
Brew buddies.
Brewer Buds.
Give me the ticket.
Brewer Buds, all lowercase, all one word, no space.
Put it right here. Boop. All right, I hope to see you there. So welcome back. Adam and I are back in the Jojitorium, all on our lonesome for this one. And if you're listening to this on Sunday, as you should, that means that you also survived Barrel and Flow. And if you so happen to stop by and see us, thank you very, very much. I think I'm speaking ahead like Doc Brown, but I think we had a good time, Adam.
We had a blast.
Yeah. There's a lot of recovery that comes in play.
I'm not even hungover while you're listening to this, folks.
The lies.
I stayed hydrated.
Beer does not, there's no sequence there. They're not going to keep you hydrated. But I want to say, if you took any pictures with us or any pictures of yourselves with the beers we brewed, please send them to us. We want to do something fun for our fans of not only the podcast, but of course of Adam's brews and beers. I want to make sure that it's decorated. So send us all your pictures and we'll make sure to feature you. And thanks again for coming out and seeing us. And don't forget about the Homebrew Festival on August 27th, the North Hills Homebrew Fest. And we hope to see you there as well.
Hell yeah.
So we are in round one, and Adam decided to go out and procure some amazing beers for this one because it is Barrel and Flow week, so we have Barrel and Flow beers. Yeah. So Adam, it is round one. You procured beers, put them together, call it round one beers. What do we got?
So I took advantage of my Friday off, not brewing, and a bunch of my other plans going to shit, and I had lunch at Burgh'ers. So I made lemonade out of lemons here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Went to Burgh'ers just to have lunch. Already knew I wanted to try this beer at the festival.
Yeah.
And they already had it in cans. So we got the Magnolia Soldier. It's a collab between Burgh'ers Brewing and Rue Orleans Catering, which makes some wonderful food. Yeah. They'll also be at the fest tomorrow or yesterday.
However you're traveling in time.
Yeah, however you're traveling in time. They have some great Cajun food. So check them out. And let's crack these open, and while you take a sip, I'll read off a description of the
Wonderful.
Because it is exciting.
I was ready to say, also, too, like, anytime there's a New Orleans-based anything for me, food, beverage, anything, I'm going to be all about it, for sure.
So I know just right off the rip, they made this beer to pair well with Cajun food, especially Rue Orleans food. So it is a smoked jalapeno and Satsuma blonde. I think I'm saying that right. Satsuma, I believe, is a small citrus fruit.
Yeah,
so
I would say it like that. Yeah.
And it's just in a blonde ale. It says, take a stroll through the Big Easy with flavors of smoky jalapeno and Satsuma in this festive blonde ale. Gentle heat followed by a burst of citrus dances across the taste buds.
I can tell you right now, this thing is awesome. It's a sweet heat treat. It is so good.
The color is very orange.
Just what I want to see your reaction when you take a sip out of this thing, because it's got like it's got a lot of flavor packed into a glass right now. That's really good, man.
And you know I like jalapeno.
Yes, you really get the jalapeno in this.
So I get, that's complex. So I get a lot of the smoke up front from the jalapeno.
Yes,
And a little bit of the pepper flavor.
yeah,
Then I get like citrus in the middle, and then it finishes with the jalapeno heat, but not like
not
too
overwhelming.
much. Right when you think it might be like, this is
It
gonna
cuts
hurt.
off.
It cuts back into citrus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
That's cool.
You know what I want right now?
More of this.
Fucking shrimp po' boy. I want a shrimp po' boy with this.
Be some shrimp and grits.
Oh, this would be so good. So thank you again. It's Magnolia Soldier. It's an amazing collaboration between Burgh'ers Brewing and Rue Orleans.
Yeah.
This is amazing. And if you've been to Barrel and Flow and you took any chance to get a hold of this, take a picture of it, send it to us so we can tag you and tag them and show the world this beer kicks ass.
Yeah, and looking at the map, I believe they're completely catty corner from us.
Oh,
on the
wonderful.
Map, so.
Come try ours
Yeah.
first and then go
We
try
are by
theirs.
the entrance. Go over there for
Yeah.
dinner, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome. So while we sip on this wonderful beer, we are going to go right into combat sports news because from Buckle to Bell to Bellator and back, the boys bring you the best fight news in the biz. We are going to do some fantasy booking because, Adam, our last episode, we decided to, well, you decided to.
Our guest was very hesitant, so I had to take the reins and show my true colors,
Yeah.
is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you flex nuts.
My
pretty
true
much.
feelings
Yeah.
about PGH Beer Douche.
Yeah. And it came out in a scathing promo that took over roughly 3.5 minutes of the podcast itself.
It's gold.
It was absolute gold. Good shit, as a former dick sucking champion would say. He accepted. So that's what's happening here. We have a card in the making. Our last episode with Dennis, and that's at First Sip Studios and on social media, sparked some challenges, accepted challenges, and dream matches.
The funny thing is,
Yeah.
he accepted when he messaged you. He
Yeah.
messaged me, and I can look it up, and we can put it up.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. We're blowing
I'm
this up?
doxing PGH Beer Douche.
Oh, no.
He said, "Hey, thank you for the compliment on my biceps, but I don't think I could fight you. You would kill me."
Oh no! Oh,
Or something. I'm paraphrasing.
of
Something
course.
to that effect.
Well, we'll have it there so people can really see.
and then I said, "Love you, bud," and he said, "Love you too."
yeah. Well, there's a lot of.
I
love
mean,
there.
but no, it's no. Now he's
No?
two-faced. Now the hate's back on.
Oh, okay. So like the waffling
He's
is not.
two-faced. I don't like it. He might be. He's playing this tweener role. He might be the heel in all this.
He is. Oh, dude, he's Christian.
Man,
He's Christian. He's gonna start wearing.
I think he is a
turtlenecks.
Christian man. Yes, I think
Yeah.
he's Catholic.
Is he Pescatalien or whatever?
Episcopalian beer dude.
Yeah, he's pescatarian. He only eats fish.
I love it.
So we have a card in the making, Adam, and usually when we do combat sports news, we're talking about the UFC and Bellator and pro wrestling and boxing, but fuck all that because we have some legitimately awesome matches. that we can-
Personalities here.
This is great. So I want to start off, and let's just call this, I don't know, Bash in the Square Circle. It'll be like our WrestleMania.
Cool.
So I'm going to kick off the match.
Bash Fight Club.
That's it. Bash Fight Club. So you have to pick the first match to kick everything off to get the mood set right. And I think it's only right that we start off with Adam Bash line taking on Mike, the Pittsburgh Beer Douche Moore.
I'm cool with that. They've been kicking off WrestleManias and stuff with the main event lately. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Roman Reigns. I either go first or I go last. I ain't fucking around. Acknowledge me, bitch.
More stuff you're taking from Brock Lesnar.
Absolutely. But Adam takes nothing from Brock Lesnar because he makes Brock Lesnar his bitch.
I didn't say that, Brock.
So when our previous guest, the Pittsburgh Beer Douche, he moved on from wanting to smack me to accepting Adam's challenge, except, just only to me. So I got to ask you, Adam, since you're here and you clearly want to scrap, those hands are rated E for everybody. You're making nap time accessible for all ages. I have to know, what type of match do you want with the Pittsburgh Beer Douche?
So I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Bash Fight Club is all inclusive of all styles, right?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. then I want the match to be a bare knuckle boxing match.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, BKFC.
Just tape. Just tape.
Just tape.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to break my knuckles on his tender face, but it might happen.
I thought we were.
Are you worried?
I am now. It's like fucking blood sport, man.
Yeah.
Do you have any stipulations you want to put in there?
Last man standing.
Okay.
Not 10 count. We're going like 20 count knockout.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're going like it's like Taekwondo style
Yeah.
without the points. It's like the knockdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to have to cart one of us out.
Do you feel that you could put a title on the line?
Yeah. Well, it's not a physical title, but stakes on the line.
Okay.
The winner takes
Like meat.
the winner takes
Stakes.
all social media followers.
So okay.
So if I win, I get all his. If he
Yeah.
wins, he gets all mine.
That's literally dozens of new followers.
Oh yeah, that's very one-sided if he wins, but it's not going to happen anyway, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
That's pretty cool. I think that's a really good idea here.
Dick. He only has like a couple hundred more. Than me.
What? That's what I'm saying. It's literal dozens and dozens.
Yeah, but I get all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you'll have literal hundreds.
Yeah,
It'll be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Making up the numbers.
I mean, I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Who would you pick to be your manager for this match? Because everyone has to have a walkout partner. Who would you pick to be?
Can I have two?
Yeah.
I want to have like a team, kind of like. At least two.
Like dodge, like
Yeah.
like okay. Well, who are you picking?
I'm gonna have Happy Hour as my hype man.
Okay.
And then as my trainer, Ken Shamrock.
You're gonna fly fucking Ken Shamrock?
Yeah. I mean, his price tag's pretty cheap nowadays.
He's
He's desperate.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah.
I saw that interview with him recently, and he's like, "Please help."
He's still 50 cents bodyguard, so it's fine.
Well,
And then I'll give Mike Moore the guys from Bridge City Brinery because he's big fans of them.
that's what he wants.
I like them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. No, I wish no harm on them. They're muscular guys, so
Yeah.
they can carry him out when he can't walk out
That's
himself.
good. Like Xerxes, but not like a ruler.
Yeah.
Like he's, yeah. So we're going to move on to another match that I didn't know was going to happen until I started reading the comments in our episode drop. And if you want to get all of our episodes, we are at Decay and WTB on all social media.
Dennis Guy was being real sheepish about this fight.
Dennis Guy was trying to sleep on this one.
So-
He's trying to like kind of wedge in there to see if he get any responses.
So one of the potential opponents we threw to him accepted. Go ahead and reveal who that might have been.
The one, the only, Bobby Nacho. Mr. Nacho took to our comments to state that he is lurking in the shadows at 285 pounds, but figures if he takes us up on our training regimen and cuts roughly 2 beers per week out of his diet, he can come down Dennis's weight.
Cut out beer from his diet for 2 weeks.
Oh, I read that wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah. He could do it, though. I've seen him drop weight fast.
I was going to say, I wanted to see what would happen if he only took 2 beers out of his diet, because
Not a lot in 2 weeks.
if you don't know who Bobbert Nacho is, Mr. Robert Nacho, a.k.a. Mr. Nacho.
It would probably just affect his sleep.
That's all. That's it. He'd have a better sleeping pattern.
We've had some legendary kill shots with him.
Oh, dude, so many of them.
Just the 3 of us.
So this right here, I think this deserves another round of how this match would go down. What type of match do you think this is going to be?
So this one's going to be a little more whimsical, but still violent. It's going to be a beer on a pole match, of course.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Especially because, Bobby has been without beer for approximately 2 weeks before weigh-in, so he's thirsty. He's very thirsty.
Right.
And as we know, Dennis is always thirsty, so that's a good driving force for the both of them.
I think it's a good match type.
I like that.
But there's also a step.
What's the step?
Since they are both always thirsty,
Yeah.
each competitor must slam a 6-pack within 20 minutes before the match. So they're coming in a little tipsy.
Can they pick each other's 6-packs?
Yeah, I like that. I
like that a lot.
Nothing too heavy, though. We don't want to clean up a mess.
No.
All right.
It's whatever they think, because I really think this is where like their acumen will shine with what they would select for each other. I think it'd be really cool. And also too, if you guys, I know you listen to us, let us know which 6-packs you'd pick for each other, because I gotta know what that's gonna be.
Let's not forget, Dennis is hesitant. He's going to be running. He's going to be shifty. He thinks he can get rid of away from Butter being in a boxing ring.
That's
for 3
true.
rounds.
That's true.
There were so many things listening back to that episode where I was like, I don't know if he knows how big a boxing ring is.
It's smaller than you think.
He thinks it's a football field.
Yeah. Is this for a title?
Yeah. Again, it's not a physical title, but it's a It's a prize.
Okay.
And they get to be our favorite drinking buddy.
They win our respect.
Our friendship and our
friendship.
respect.
Okay.
And, yeah. We will never drink with the
other
loser
one.
again. Yeah.
Okay. That's priceless if you really think about it. I mean,
High stakes.
high stakes and high praise.
Yeah. I'm booking this thing like a champ.
Yeah. Any manager?
shit.
Are there any? This is where it's going to get good because are there any managers that accompany these fighters to the ring?
Yeah, there's a guy that's definitely looking for work. Just became a free agent and is one of Bobby Nacho's favorites.
Yeah.
So Ric Flair's in his corner.
Okay. Woo.
Yeah. And then Dennis guy, I don't know. Like, he doesn't want to do the fight. So he probably just gets whatever delivery driver took him home the night before. He'll probably have to drive him back to the arena. So, like,
that's
might be pizza, might be Chinese takeout.
I think
might be a wing guy. I don't know.
You gotta watch out though, man, because you get the right kind of delivery driver, you might get someone who can really interfere with that match.
Maybe.
You never know. It also depends too. Dennis is a master businessman. He can make a side deal like, hey man, when it gets to this point, you see me getting rocked, bring something into the fucking ring.
I mean,
man.
it depends. Like, if it's a pizza guy, like, they're pretty boisterous. They knock, you know. They're friendly.
Right.
If it's a door dasher, sometimes they just throw the stuff at the door and scoot.
Right, yeah.
You don't even know they were there.
You know who I think
So
he should
if he
get?
gets if he gets a DoorDash guy, he might learn some agility.
He should fuck around and get one of those dudes that does the task rabbit stuff. Because then you pay them for a job. So like, I'm paying you to drive me there. I'm also paying you to punch the other guy in the fucking head.
If Dennis was in a no holds barred fight, he would definitely five or hire somebody to train.
the Fiverr
app. I don't even know if that's still a thing. But
it is.
I know who we could ask.
Yeah,
Dennis.
Yeah. So we got to round the card out too. We can't just have two matches. So Adam, I want to pitch to you. I'm kind of looking back at AEW's former blueprint on how they would handle matches. So a women's match. Who do you have people in mind that you want to put on this card to?
Yeah, so from here on out, I kind of went with my passions.
Okay.
So you'll see the theme in this match, especially. It'll be Wendy from Wendy's.
Nice.
Against the Starbucks Mermaid.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. A little bit of fantasy. Definitely a fantasy match.
That's definitely a fantasy match. I would say that
taking the fast food ladies against each other.
I would like to believe that. I don't know if you know this, but the Starbucks Mermaid is actually a demon. So
yeah, I looked it up. It's supposed to be like a siren or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if she can handle beef.
I don't know if she can.
Spicy nugs are coming at her.
She ain't cutting corners.
That's why I just said she's a mermaid. I am kind of disrespecting.
You are disrespecting.
Yeah. The breakfast sandwiches at Starbucks are also kind of shitty.
Because they're microwavable.
Yeah.
That's trash.
It's
It's
trash.
fucking trash, dude. They try to trick you, too. They're like, do you want a coffee and do you want a sandwich? Like, I don't listen.
What they should be saying is, our coffee's already going to give you diarrhea. Do you want more diarrhea? Yeah, because that's what happens.
Because we decided to put 13-day-old ciabatta bread with old turkey and avocados.
You know what I do? They do put like some nice cheeses on there, though, sometimes.
Yeah,
depending on which one you get.
Do you know what ruins all cheese?
An old-ass egg.
Fucking time. Like, it's just the time.
It's not true. Blue cheese gets better because it's mold, but yeah.
What about a tag match? You have a tag match?
It's a tag match. I went into like two Pittsburgh staples that we both like that are named as tag teams already. So we have the Permanti brothers versus the Brew Gentlemen.
Wonderful match.
I like that. They already have team names.
I like that.
I don't know how many Brew Gentlemen they are, but I think there's more than two. They can just freebird roll it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Pick your best two.
It's like.
I don't know how many Permanti brothers there are either. So maybe it's a 3-on-3 tag. I'm not sure. We might get a trios on.
Maybe it's like Victoria's Secret. Like, it's actually not brothers; they're sisters. You know, Victoria's Secret is it's an old pervy guy that makes lingerie. So then we move on to the piece de resistance, blood and guts. A blood and guts match. So for people who don't watch wrestling, a blood and guts match is two rings side by side encased in a full fenced out cage. And there are 5 opponents on each side where each team sends in one person every 2 minutes until all the teams are inside. Once they're inside, the first team to have a person who gives up submits, they win. So do you have any idea for this one?
So you know my passions, Matt.
Of course.
We already hit fast food.
Yeah.
Then we hit beer, alcohol.
How are you going to put goth girls in this?
You're close.
Oh,
what's my third passion? It's a media.
Oh,
that helps.
OnlyFans.
No.
Swing and a miss? I'm sorry.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, I give up.
That'd be a killer blood and guts match.
You randomly pick 10 only girls. OnlyFans girls.
A plugs and chugs match. We just switched it up, everybody. No, horror movies, Matt. I love horror movies.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what? Horror movie.
And some people would go, "Oh, this is going to be easy. He's going to pick the Hewitt family because there's a group of them.
Which
They're
would
a
be
horror
a
family.
smart idea.
Not good in the ring though. A lot of aging figures in that match. I don't want Leatherface to have to carry the whole team.
Also, cannibalism really slows you down.
So not really, because I still did that caveat. We have the Odets family from Wrong Turn going against the Mutant Hill people from The Hills Have Eyes.
What an
In a blood and guts
incredible
match. A literal blood and
Blood
guts match, because they're
yeah.
going to be eating each other. And then, if you want to make it a war game style, I did get a third.
Okay, yeah.
That are not always cannibals.
You're saying it wrong, though.
What?
It's not war game.
War games!
There you go. Thank you, William Regal.
Welcome. You're welcome, Matthew.
Ugh.
Those boys from Casting Views are bellends. But the honorable mention, or the third team, if they choose to accept, is the Elite Hunting Club from the Hostel franchise.
Amazing.
Because there's some sick fucks, and that's another group of violent gentlemen.
Very much so.
So
yeah.
There we go. We got a whole blood and guts.
Yeah. I think I'd rather be a war games match because it happened to 3 factions. War game.
Bellend.
I love it. So, you know what we should do? We should probably just write fan fiction and see if we can get all those matches to play out and see, We'll
go right ahead. You write the Cannibal Blood and Guts
I'm
match
definitely
for
doing
me.
that shit. So we're going to move on to some other combat sports news here. If you didn't know who Kamaru Usman was, he is currently a UFC champion, and he is calling out the USADA. And if you don't know who the USADA is the organization in the Americas where they drug test all athletes that have fight cards and also anyone who's a professional athlete. And now they move on to college, I believe, as well.
Ooh.
So Mr. Usman,
getting them bucks.
they are. So Mr. Usman took to Twitter recently to take his shots at the USADA. He says, and I quote, "Dear USA Anti-Doping, there's a reason you make us fill out our whereabouts so you know where we are at all times. Disrupting our sleep at 5 a.m. is just plain stupid. Next time, I'll make you guys follow me around all day." And of course, by rule of obtaining a fight card in America, you have to disclose your whereabouts for random testing, which, of course, as we can see here, context clues can happen at any time, even 5 a.m. when you're trying to sleep during a fight camp.
I wouldn't walk up to Kamaru Usman with a pea cup at 5 a.m. No chance.
No, absolutely not. And this is not the first time an athlete has complained. Brock Lesnar and John Jones are two of the most notorious individuals of course, those two have tested positive. John Jones on multiple occasions. But John Jones being one where I remember he got chased around in a nightclub.
Yeah.
The USADA came to the place where he was literally doing coke.
My favorite story is Wanderlei Silva was in his gym, and he saw them walk in. He ran to the bathroom and hopped out the window
I'm not doing this.
into the streets of Brazil.
Which, I don't know if you've been to Brazil. Don't chase people in the streets of Brazil.
I don't think he was in like Rio either. I think he was in a desolate kind of a
Even
further out city.
Even Rio, if you
Kinda
talk to people
country.
from Brazil, they say Rio, like there's like 3 streets you can be on in Rio where like all the fun parades happen. And as soon as you go on the 4th, you're like, what's up?
Gangsta time. Don't be scared, homie.
So we are going to a Square Circle Roundup. It's where we have our favorite pro wrestling stories of the week for you to listen to. So CM Punk returns and he sets up a collision course with Jon Moxley for All Out in September. He returned on the last edition of Dynamite through AEW. However, the news hound here, the crafty news hound, finds a Fightful Select article that indicates that when CM Punk was coming down the ramp, he clotheslined, I want to believe it was it was Jericho Appreciation Society members, maybe Jake Hager, because he's a big dude. CM Punk separated his shoulder.
Yeah.
This old man's made of fucking glass.
First move back.
Foot's good. Fucking shoulder.
Also read reports that the foot's not quite good yet.
And he looked okay. I mean,
It should be good by All Out, but it's not 100%. They said he probably won't have a match until then. And with a now separated shoulder, yeah, probably not.
yeah. Well, Becky Lynch survived. Do you see Becky Lynch had a separated shoulder
Yeah.
during her match?
Yeah,
in Summer?
she's gone for a couple months.
What a chance! Because that happened about halfway through that match, and
Yeah.
she went through the rest of it. Shout out to Botchamania for catching that.
It's funny that they say it was on the clothesline because I think it's when Moxley's shoulder bumped him on the way out of the ring. I think he's that glassy. He's just glassing.
This is for the Shield. So speaking of blacking out, did you know Ric Flair blacked out during his last match twice?
I sure did. I watched it, and I'm pretty sure it was more than twice.
Yeah, it definitely was. There's a spot where he's looking up at his son-in-law, Andrade El Idolo, and he's saying, he literally mouthed, you can read his lips, he goes, I passed out.
Yeah.
I passed out. So Flair then went on to be interviewed. He admitted to losing consciousness twice, one of which was during the climax of the event where he was scheduled to use brass knuckles in the pivotal turn of events, which, of course, the dirtiest player in the game has to use brass
Right.
knuckles. However, when the referee's saying, sir, you have to wake up, and he, oh, what? Oh my, where am I? What are these? So the Nature Boy also made statements since that he wishes that he didn't retire since his last match, which has drawn complete ire from fans because they are pissed off. They're like, hey, dude, ride off in the fucking sunset like all the other people who were in attendance for your match
Right.
and manage their money the right way and didn't have to do this to themselves. They didn't have to blade when they're 74 years old.
Right. What a thing to do.
Good God, man. I'm surprised he didn't die in the ring. He did.
On the flip side, Jeff Jarrett looked pretty good.
Jeff Jarrett looks great. Yeah, I mean,
Ain't he great?
Ain't he great? Well, he takes care of himself. You know.
Well, now he does.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right.
Let's not forget Triple A 5 years ago. He came out looking like a salami.
He came out looking like a racist salami. He said the most degradative shit.
Well, he was a heel,
Yeah.
but he was also actively drunk.
Yes. Too many margaritas in Jeff Jarrett brings back 1992 a little too fast for him. Hey, Adam, do you know with Triple H at the helm? Get it? Helmsley?
Yeah.
Ratings for Raw and SmackDown have gone up significantly, as they should, because Triple H has a very good mindset for story writing and, you know, bringing back people that mean something to fans. And so much so that he brought back Bayley
In cargo pants.
in cargo pants,
I'm going to have little comments for each one. So keep going.
Ms. Io Sky,
Looked good.
Killer Cross,
With hair now.
Scarlett Bordeaux,
Looked incredible.
members of Hit Row,
Didn't see that one. Thanks for letting me know. That's news to me.
and possibly Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
No, don't forget the biggest one, Dakota Kai, coming back looking
Yeah, it looks great.
great.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of her in NXT, so I was happy to see her back with her fresh new hairdo.
She looks great, man.
good.
He's bringing back
Big fan.
people, and I think what's cool too is he's bringing back people from Hit Row, despite the fact that Swerve Scott is in AEW.
The best one's gone.
Yeah, and Swerve in our glory.
Yeah, did Top Dollar come back?
Yeah, he's one of the ones they're bringing back. Top Dollar was good, man.
I know, but
He's
it was
good on
no
the mic. He's
Swerve.
good in the ring. Swerve is
no
amazing.
Swerve.
Yeah. So wrestlers that exited also want to come back, and WWE has the money. So there are other wrestlers that have made it very well known that since Triple H has taken over responsibilities here, they want to come back, which makes sense. And this is a good time to be a wrestling fan because you're going to start getting the biggest product get back to what it used to be, and it'll be fun to watch it again. These premium live events have gotten pretty stale, and SummerSlam had the first thumbprint of Triple H on it, and I thought it was really good. I thought that card was pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm betting Keith Lee wishes McMahon got busted a little sooner.
I think he does too, because I think right now Keith Lee would
Where
be
the hell is
in-
he at?
Oh, dude, Keith Lee is the first guy to ever hold a belt that I ever see get buried more than Hangman Adam Page. I mean, because Hangman's title run was shit, and I don't think this tag team runs
It's good because from what I hear, that Rampage curtain's mighty heavy to jerk open every week
It is,
because that's where he's at.
and you can ask MJF about that because he hasn't done shit.
Nope, he gone, man.
Yeah, but-
and this Triple H thing that ain't helping speculation.
No,
It's
no.
looking more and more likely, isn't it? As long as they're paying.
Very much so, and right now with them moving into a TVMA era, TV 14 era, why not bring in the guy who can cut the most scathing fucking promos?
Tell you what, I've watched a little bit of Raw the last couple weeks.
I have too.
Yeah.
I have too. And-
SmackDown? No, it's Friday night. I'm not.
Yeah, we're here. We're doing this.
I'm drinking. I was just like, why am I always drinking on Friday nights? Oh yeah, we do this.
We do this.
Acknowledge me.
Adam, we're gonna go into your favorite segment.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with Jake Paul?
I thought it was questions from the internet.
That's in the second
You-
half.
Faked it out.
I
Yeah.
did. It's called a swerve. Swerve in my glory.
He swerved my. He swerved in my glory.
Ooh,
In my glory. Stop it.
So, Adam,
Magdalia.
Jake Paul. Hey, I got his hair now, man.
Get the hell out of here.
I have his hair and none of his DMs. So, Jake Paul has decided that he's going to get involved in micro betting. Do you want to know what micro betting is? stupid.
Is it like crypto betting? I don't know.
Kinda.
It sounds like crypto mining, but
It's been described as
not real.
the TikTokification of sports betting. So what that means is, and it's just like quick hit stuff. So the one example that I saw that made the most sense to me is like if you're watching the New York Yankees and Garrett Cole's on the mound, you can make a bet the next batter he throws, 3 strikes. You say he strikes him out.
Okay, so it's like prop bets. You see it a lot for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but now it's going to be like
Here comes the
legit.
coin toss, heads or tails.
Yeah, but now it's going to be like instead of just that time of the year, it's going to be all the time.
It's going to be on like your sportsbook apps and stuff like
Yeah, you're going to be able to get a hold of it.
that. I can't even remember what mine's called right now.
Yeah.
I use Barstool and I use another one.
Well,
I
there's
can't
so
remember
many
which
of
one.
them, and this is another one. But I mean, this is actually, it's kind of a good idea because you're going to get a lot of those gambling addicts that are going to be coming in and making these prop bets.
Papa had to take a break. Papa had to take a break. Do you want the whole story? Because there's no real shame in it.
Yeah,
I
let's do
identified
it.
my problem before it got too far.
Okay,
So I won like $120 on like different Super Bowl bets.
not bad.
So like I predicted a couple touchdown throws and stuff like that. So pretty high, riding high. I burnt through all of that during NHL playoff season. So just the winnings. I didn't
Yeah.
lose money, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
I could have just had $100. And I blew it all because the casino always wins.
Oh yeah, they always find a way to get
And I was
money
like,
back.
yeah, I'm not going to put any more money in right now.
My-
I'll wait till hockey season comes back.
My.
Yeah, you see, it's not that bad.
No, well, because you're playing with what's considered house money.
Right.
It was money you didn't have before, and you played around with it and you lost it. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's money you didn't have before. You don't have to worry about it. And it's I don't want to say it's only $100 because some people don't have $100, but hey, man, it was $100 you didn't have, so you fucked around with it.
And I definitely don't have it.
Yeah, it's definitely not yours anymore. But then now you can take your $100 and be a real addict and bet like in fractured moments in games.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real bad for me come
I'm gonna have to check in
NHL
on
season,
you.
or if I have to watch an NFL game that I don't care about. Dude, that's when I really get into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be real tough for you.
That's why the Super Bowl was so lucrative for me. I was making so many tiny bets to
Yeah.
like not fall asleep.
It has been boring lately, has it not? Yeah.
It was a pretty good game. The halftime show was awesome.
Halftime show was dope, and everyone got in trouble too. So Jake Paul is also he's making a sports talk show where he wants it to be digestible, 20, 30, 40 minutes at a time. Stay the fuck out of our lane, dude. We go on for an hour and a half. Shut up.
It's also his brother's lane.
Yeah, I was already saying.
I mean, not sports specific, but
like his Impulsive podcast is pretty good. He had Triple H on there recently. But stay
That
out
makes
of our
sense.
lane, man. This is ours. Sorry for talking shit on you, but not really.
I don't know. I'm going into boxing, so maybe he can tag me in.
That's not how boxing works.
I'm gonna deck Beer Douche.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Could
I'm
you-
gonna make him look like that stupid wrestler. What was his name? The real amateur wrestler that tried to fight Jake Paul and got knocked out. Ben Askren.
Ben Askren. He's not an
Yeah.
amateur wrestler.
He was.
No.
Turned MMA fighter. Before he was an MMA
Oh,
fighter.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know he was a legit MMA fighter
Okay.
too.
I was like, no, Adam, no.
But his specialty was wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling in the background. Yeah. Well, you could join the ranks of.
Amateur wrestling.
He has a pro card.
No, he's retired now. That's what he is now.
He got retired twice.
I'm going to retire Beer Douche. He won't be able to bartend for months.
Weeks,
Depends.
months.
Depends if he can fit his wheelchair behind Monday's bar or not.
You think he'll cut like diss track like Kanye West when he got his jaw broken through the wire?
We're going to have to see him tomorrow, by the way.
I know.
Or yesterday if you time travel.
Yesterday, if you're time traveling, Doc Brown style. So you could actually join KSI in approaching Jake Paul in the boxing ring
Who the
because
hell is that? Oh, I know who
one of his
KSI is.
first opponents that lost at the hands of Jake Paul. He's reportedly chasing another match with him, but another adversary, Smiling Sam Alvey, wants a piece first. Sam Alvey is a UFC fighter who was just released after going on a losing streak over a span of 4 years.
Cool.
Yeah. But the parties did run into each other with Alvey sparring with Logan Paul and subsequently knocking him down, which then made Jake Paul want nothing to do with the smiling fighter afterwards. Sam Alvey is making sure that everyone knows about that, and that's the reason why Jake Paul is running from the contract. I don't know about that.
It's a great angle to play,
Yeah.
being a recently released fighter from the UFC. It's your only angle.
That's
but
it.
I ain't believing it. Yeah.
No. Well, and if you look at it too, like Jake Paul fought Tyrone Woodley, he fought Ben Askren, guys that had some notoriety to them. And honestly, I had to do some diving on Sam Alvey to see, notable fights that he's won. And here they are. Back to you. So, I mean, I wish anybody luck in that lottery because when you fight Jake Paul, you make a lot of money. I mean, it happens because it's an event.
You're just trying to get that scratcher ticket. You're just reaching for it.
That's really what it is. You know who else gets scratcher tickets?
Before you make that transition,
yeah.
Can we go back to this beer real quick? Because
Yeah,
it's completely
of course.
transformed for me over the first half.
Yeah.
I'm getting so much more citrus now. I think my tongue's gotten used to the heat from the jalapeno, and I'm getting incredible citrus.
It's really good.
Almost like a lemon orange thing.
Yeah.
Burghers, way to go. And I had a burger there today.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
And it was amazing.
Polish Hill burger.
That sounds...
Second to the Maggie's. I've had the Maggie's Farm burger almost every time. Yeah.
Incredible.
But the Polish Hill one has caramelized onions and pierogi on it.
Hey, Polish. So we are going to move into a break for some ads, and we have some great people who support us. And when you support our sponsors, you support us. And when you support us, bring some pretty cool stuff. And I can let you know right now that Papa has been hard at work confirming some really cool stuff for you guys in the future. So if you continue to support us, we can bring you that cool stuff. So we'll see you on the other side. Welcome back to Jojitorium. You know who it is. It's the boys. And we're brought to you by Newsly, an all-in-one super audio app for iOS and Android. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
So you can browse articles from topics you choose and start playing. You can stop scrolling and start listening.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports to tech to business, science, Bitcoin, or even local brewery hotspots. It'll find you the latest articles and read them to you out loud.
And guess what? They even have podcasts. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries, and even our podcast, Decaying with the Boys, is on there too. I actually started using it as my default podcast app, and they even have digital radio.
Download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in our description. And use the promo code DECAY and receive 1 month of a free subscription.
Cheers.
Have you ever had a bad day at work?
Well, the Fuck My Work Life podcast is perfect for you.
Host J and K share listeners' entertaining stories from the workplace, which may have you thinking you don't have it so bad after all.
Find Fuck My Work Life on your favorite podcast platform.
This is Leo Allen from Voluntary Input, and you're in the Jojitorium listening to Decaying with the Boys with Matt and Adam. Now let's get back to the show.
Welcome back. Hopefully you heard something that you like. Because again, when you support our sponsors and you support us, and when you support us, bringing some pretty cool stuff. And we have some amazing stuff on the horizon for you guys. So thank you for all the support, like, share, subscribes, and everything else. Love you. So we are in round 2. Adam, the Barrel and Flow week continues. And you've decided to procure a beer from a friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
It is round 2. You brought more beers. Put them together. Round 2 beers. What do we got?
So not the collab for Arboretum Trail, but a can release this week is the HAPP, the HAPP, which is a triple IPA coming in at 9% or 9.1 maybe. You tell me if you can tell a difference between the two. And it is a triple IPA featuring Phantasm Powder, which is a new up-and-coming thing that is made from grape rinds, I think, or grape husks.
Yeah, Sauvignon
Yeah.
grapes.
Specific grape from, I think,
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Yes.
So there we go.
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. I'm just a little guy. And then all of the hops are from the Southern Hemisphere. So we have Vic Secret, Raquel, New Zealand Cascade, Nelson, and Southern Cross.
Oh, wow.
So fly high and stay up there with the pigeons.
Yeah, dude, this is the epitome of a triple hazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got
Looks good.
It's got a lot of flavor to it. Good color. I mean, this thing, it smells good. First and foremost, smell that here.
I have my own.
Oh, I'm sorry. So this is really what?
Piece of shit.
It's really good. I think it smells good. And it's,
Don't get on the list. You'll be right after Mike
What?
Moore.
I'm not scared.
He plays shit like that and he gets on a list.
I never saw him put a can in your nose though.
It wasn't a beer can.
Uh-oh. So this thing it's got some bitterness to it. It's got some earthiness to it. I think it's I think it's really good. What's the matter?
It smells good.
Yeah, it smells really good. It feels like it really gets in your nostrils. So, yeah, like I said,
Getting silly after the jalapeno beer, are you?
yeah, I am. That was such a good beer, and this is a great beer to follow it up with too.
Danky.
Super
Ooh.
dank.
Then like some candy notes,
Mm-hmm.
some bubble gum,
Nice and complex.
and then some fruitiness.
Yeah,
I get big dank and bubble gum,
yeah, huge.
and I love it.
Yeah, and it is a great beer to follow up with the jalapeno beer because I feel like the little touch of spice that came with the jalapeno beer is being extinguished by this
I
one.
don't know what that bitterness is coming from.
We're gonna have to ask
I
Ben.
wonder if that's the Phantasm. I don't know if the Phantasm does that
Well, I
or
mean,
the Juicy. I'll see Ben tomorrow. We'll ask.
I say probably the Phantom. I would say
Phantasm.
Phantasm. Yeah, I apologize.
The Phantom's at the opera.
Yeah, or
Phantasm's
at
in
Kennywood if you're old enough to
Oh, there
remember
you
that.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see.
Are they all gone now?
No, there's one left, and it's
The Revenge
The
is still
Revenge.
there?
The Revenga. The Revenga. Yeah, it's still there, but I don't know. People like everyone wants to ride the Steeler one.
I don't go anymore.
I can't.
I haven't been there since the Steeler one opened. You'll be there soon, though.
Yeah,
You'll have to take the kiddos there eventually.
I will. Yeah.
I
Also,
get
too,
older.
Phantom Fright Nights is like really fun for me. I like going there for that too.
Those were fun.
Yeah. So, Adam, I just wanted to let you know that my computer continues to listen to me because in our last episode, if you remember, we picked a certain organization to be ambassadors for, gothnipples.com. Yeah, it smells really good. Yeah. Are you trying to get me back?
I don't think it was called. No, I would have slammed it in your face if I was.
I
trying
was
to get
waiting
back.
for
Yeah.
it.
No,
But
nice
you see
guy.
how I was letting you have that though?
I'm a nice guy.
you-
I'm just proving I'm not turning heel on everybody. Just Mike Moore.
Just my well, gothnipples.com didn't turn heel on us either because they are going to send us some jewelry.
Nice.
And when
That's the website.
well, I'm saying that's who they are now
Oh.
because I don't know if they understand what we're going to do with the jewelry.
Rep it hard. Get
Rep
them
it.
sales.
Rep it how we know how to do.
I'm gonna be wearing it at North Hills Brewfest. If you need any other reason to come out and try our beer,
Yeah.
I'll be wearing the top of the line
Yeah.
Gothic accoutrement and accessories.
That's August 27th
I
at
think
the
that's
Shriner
That's
Center.
French for jewelry.
Is it?
No, I don't think so.
That's a good stat. You could have wrote that. Fragile.
I will be wearing the Gothic appetizer. My black squiddy mozzie sticks. So Gothic, so gooey. Okay, the triple's hitting already.
Oh, I love
The
it.
triple's
I love
hitting
it.
already.
Just
This
so
is
you
going to
know,
be a fun second half.
When
folks.
the jewelry does come in, we're going to model it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to make sure we because if they're going to pick us to be ambassadors, we got to make sure we do what
If
we can.
they like nipples,
Yeah.
I got nipples.
We also got roughly a dozen invites to have Seriously Bro organism growth raw numbers for our YouTube. And
Mean.
they're trying to say, hey, man, just so you know, we can help you grow your
Oh, those are
podcast
fake.
organically with
No.
real numbers.
You just have to pay us.
Yeah, $3,000 a
Right.
month to do it. And
And we'll get you all these fake accounts
they're all
from
fake.
South America.
Yeah, I can get faked out locally.
Yeah.
I don't need to ship $3,000 overseas for that. And the other thing too is my reels are just podcasts where two guys that literally get their faces waxed and their hats are backwards, like Nate Diaz, but not as cool. It's like over like their eyebrows, and they talk about how they bang chicks and they like overpay to have porn stars on their podcast.
I mean, that's a lane.
It's a lane, but I'll tell you like what they'll
I
say.
can't pull those numbers or those guesses.
No, well you can. You just gotta pay them. That's the thing. Like,
Well, yeah.
so like I'll say someone who I really
They
like.
do lots of stuff for money.
They do lots of stuff for money. Yeah. But I will say like Trevor Wallace had Mia Malkova on. He did like a TikTok with her and it was funny,
okay.
but it was like comedy.
Right.
These guys are like they'll say shit like, seriously, bro, when I get done banging a chick, she needs water, but like she doesn't squirt. Like the girls really squirt. And these porn stars have to sit across the table from him and go, yeah, all you have to do is you gotta like take your fist and you just shove, do the come hither thing like this, and then you elbow my and you just pile drive the fuck out of it until like the water possibly fucking can. And then like you pay me money to do it, but like when you just keep like, and then whenever you stop, I ask you for water, and if you don't have water, and that means if you don't give me water, it means you didn't do a good job. But like you have to like,
I don't know if we can post any of that.
what do you mean?
I don't think you can do that.
Well, but that's what they say on those fucking podcasts. They're getting like 300,000.
Yeah, but I don't think they're putting theirs up on like Spotify.
I don't see. I see them on Instagram reels a lot. Like,
sounds like they might be in the friggin' like obituary section of the newspaper. Like,
just
that's
murder.
violent.
Yeah, it does sound really violent, but it's
A crime beat.
yeah, it sounds like something you would listen to on like a true crime podcast.
No, folks, don't listen to that. We're probably gonna have to censor that to get it on YouTube.
No, we'll find out. The good boy clock is like the first 10 minutes of the podcast. We'll just see what happens. I guess like
When the video's not posted till Wednesday, you'll know why.
yeah. Well, I guess in summary, all I can say is it's stupid. It's just stupid.
It is- yeah, it sucks.
It's
Terrible.
guys that shouldn't have any.
We went to college with guys like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
they just never grew up. I mean, maybe it's young. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Are they young guys or are they
They're
our
like-
age and still
they're
doing this
early
shit?
20s, and they're just talking about like, and like I say, as a
Talk
guy,
about it now because you're about to get humbled. Wait till 35 rolls around and
Yeah.
you just want to drink yourself into an early grave.
Hey man,
Hi.
do you need help?
Nope, I'm good.
We'll talk after the podcast.
Just can't stop drinking.
Yeah. Well, neither can I. I'm depressed, but Barstool is going to get me out of that because they continue to come out with some of the coolest
They always
brackets
do.
for us to kind of like go over here. And what they did is they decided to put out the best things that cost under $5. So, Adam, what I want to do with you is I want to go ahead and go through this bracket with you and see who can reign supreme for these things that are under the cost of $5.
Let's do it.
So in the first matchup, we have Arizona iced tea, which is usually 99 cents, going against a slice of pizza. I would say, too, I think the pizza is going to be New York style.
Yeah, the big slice.
Yeah. I'm going to vote for slice of pizza.
I love and appreciate that Arizona iced tea's always been 99 cents
Yes.
and is still 99 cents.
Yes.
But I love pizza.
Yeah, I was going to say because
I'm not a big tea fan.
neither am I.
Although the peach tea, I mean, definitely feels like it's way too sugary, but
Yeah.
it does taste pretty
Absolutely. How about the Wendy's 4-for-4 combo going against a cookout tray? Now, if you don't know what a cookout tray is, that's usually when you go to one of those, like a side street, and people have the barrel grills, and they'll give you the combo platter, and it's usually $5 or less. Where you get like a chicken thigh, some corn,
Some corn,
baked beans, like some
Little
mac and
potato
cheese.
salad or something.
Yeah, a little something on there. This is a no-brainer for me. It is the cookout tray, 1,000%.
I don't know. I put Wendy in my women's match, and she's gonna go over the mermaid.
Could you imagine though Wendy going against somebody that runs that barrel grill?
Depends where the barrel grill is.
I know where I want to say it's from, but I don't want to.
Where are we going?
Homewood.
Oh, I was going like south of Mason-Dixon. For
No.
sure. I was going like
I'm staying local, and
Carolinas.
Here's the thing, man. I've been.
I have not seen a cookout tray in Pittsburgh.
Are you?
I mean,
blind?
I hang out at a lot of breweries.
Yeah,
Is the problem? They
I'm
have food
telling you
trucks.
right now, one of the.
I'm not against them.
No,
that all sounds
they're
magical.
amazing. What I was gonna say is the one time I was out doing my job, and literally a guy was like, "Yo, big man," and got me to come over. I got 2 pork chops, mac and cheese, and a can of Coke, and it was $5, and it was amazing.
It's pretty incredible. They don't have mac and cheese at Wendy's.
No, they do not.
All right, I'll go with you. I'll acquiesce this time.
Oh, there you go. Can you spell acquiesce for me? Because I have no idea how to spell
Sure
it.
can't. But I'll probably call you out in a future.
I have no idea how to spell it either.
I couldn't spell pigeon earlier, so we're not gonna get acquiesced out of me.
So, Adam, how about happy hour beers versus one of the 2 monthly payments for the Deion Sanders do-rag?
I think that's a hilarious entry.
Yeah.
I have seen the late night commercials for the Deion Sanders branded do-rag.
It's going
but
bye-bye.
nothing beats a happy hour beer.
No, happy hour beers are the
Because you're
shit.
drinking it at that time of day where you desperately need one.
Yeah, after a
I was
long
like,
day.
I was either gonna hit a coworker or drink this beer. I'm glad I got this beer, and I still.
That's
have my
what
job.
happens here.
Yeah.
I show up here and like, let's have the podcast. I'm like, yeah, but Daddy needs a beer.
That's the first thing I said to you.
Yeah.
You didn't even like unpack anything yet. I was like, need a beer?
I was like,
You're
yeah.
give me 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Let me get the mics hooked up.
Yeah, let me just do a couple things. So then, how about anything from the ice cream truck versus the old school cell phone ringtones?
I'm in my 30s. I'm not using a cell phone ringtone anymore.
Dude, but we lived and died by the ringtones.
Best
Yeah.
is when people still have them now.
Oh, yeah, because you know they're trash.
Yeah.
it's like the telltale sign of them being legit trash.
They retired. I can tell this story.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying when I
Okay.
knew them. I had a coworker
I'm excited.
recently
Yeah.
that had Leonard Skinner fucking what's the fucking song?
Simple Man or Freebird.
I think it was Freebird.
The solo part.
It might have been Give Me 3 Steps.
Oh, it's just.
It might have been Give Me 3 Steps.
Oh, it's always.
And she would leave it in her office and
Yeah.
like walk away, so you just have to listen to the whole thing. And recently, a coworker that sits near me,
Yeah.
see, I'm editing.
You're doing
There's
a
no
good
way
job.
he listens to the podcast. Now has Nickelback Rock Stars.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So a job I had before, this lady had her ringtone, and she would leave her phone on full blast, and she would walk away from it and say, "We all just wanna be a big rock star." And that was,
Exactly.
but it wasn't the whole song. It was only that part.
Oh, it kept going on from that. He had it full volume, walked away from his desk, knew he was taking a shit.
He's going.
So
yeah.
like it blasts. There's only like 6 of us in the cube farm, and I literally just shouted out, "God, I miss COVID."
Can I ask you a question?
I don't want to be here.
Who shits without their phone?
Maniacs to put Nickelback as their ringtone. Maniacs.
Absolute psychopaths.
I can't get into any more specifics about
yeah.
him. I will do it off the podcast. That's not all he does.
There
It's
are
crazy.
no shampoo bottles in the employee bathroom. There's nothing for you to read or do. What are you doing?
Don't
That's
know.
insane to me. So we're picking ice cream truck, right? Like that's legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cell phone ringtones were a great thing for under $5.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm guessing they're probably still only $2 or whatever.
Well, no.
I ain't paying.
Now you can make.
You can just make one.
When we
yeah.
were in college, our one friend was like, "Hey, man, you can make your own on this one website," and then we all just made our own ringtones.
I made a friend of the podcast ringtone within the last 2 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
It's somebody that was featured earlier.
Mike Moore,
No. Bobbert Nacho.
Bobbert.
I made him he's like, "Oh, you know what I would really love as a ringtone just as a joke, and it's only for one person." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I want the Here Kitty Kitty song from Tiger King." And it was when that was like super hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, so he like texted me, he's like, "Do you know where I can find that?" I was like, "I think I can make it for you."
Yeah, I could definitely do this for you.
I shot it over to him. He appreciated it. I don't think he uses it anymore. I think he used it for like a week. And
Yeah,
then,
it's a funny joke for a hot second, and then yeah. How about Costco hot dog combo versus hot Cheetos and Takis?
that's this might be the toughest one
This
for
is
me.
the toughest one.
I love hot Cheetos. Takis have a little too much citric acid for me.
They may give me heartburn.
But I hit. I wish they were a friend of the podcast and food truck. Blue Sparrow.
They can be. Hey, Blue Sparrow.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Blue Sparrow.
Food truck.
Yeah, it's a food truck.
Why do I think that's not the name of the food truck right now?
Blue Sparrow? That's definitely the name of it. Yeah. Because they usually.
Triple IPAs hit different. I've been drinking a lot of Krispies lately.
Yeah, we've been kind of taking garage beers.
So I was down at a new local brewery, Coven, and they were there.
Oh,
and they
Coven's
made
amazing.
a walking Taki. So it was a
Ooh.
walking taco, but instead of a Frito or Dorito bag, it was a Taki bag.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it was like the purple Fuegos. It was good. So
That
I do
sounds really
like
good,
them
yeah.
with something, but by themselves, there's just too much citric powder on them.
It's tough.
It hurts my teeth.
Yeah. I would say too.
But love hot Cheetos.
Oh, they're amazing. But I would say too, like usually when I'm getting a hot Costco hot dog combo, it's right in the middle of my work day, and I'm in desperate need of food.
What's the combos? They're fries?
Yeah,
Okay.
you get fries and a drink.
Because I know the dog really well. It's got a little bit of that natural casing on it. It's got a little snap to it.
Yeah.
It's like a big beefy dog.
It's a pretty good hot dog
Yeah.
for like a commercial spot, like a
Right.
Sam's Club. But I like it.
I don't.
Yeah. I want to. Here's the thing, and here's what I'm going to say. I never
tough.
get I never get heartburn from the hot dog combo, but I always get heartburn from the Takis.
I get heartburn from all that shit.
Yeah, you get heartburn from the entire list.
Yeah, did you ever eat a Deion Sanders do-rag?
I did.
That shit
Just
comes back
right,
on you.
right in the sternum. It makes waves right here.
Fuck, man.
I'm gonna go with Costco. Hot
I'm
dog
okay
combo.
with that. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. It's a toss-up for me.
If it was just hot Cheetos and not hot Cheetos and Takis, I would probably take that.
I just took a peek at the next one.
How about $5 tables at the casino or 6 homie figurines?
They're playing on my nostalgia with this one.
The homies?
I remember the homies. I loved the homies.
I had a lot of homies.
I did too.
Yeah, they were really fun.
I don't have them anymore. I don't even know where you can find them anymore.
I don't think
Apparently,
you
they're
can.
still a thing. They made the list.
Well,
Well, so did ringtones.
and also so did Deion Sanders do-rag. So
That's still current. That's still a thing. Come on.
is it
I
really?
gotta go $5 table at casinos. I'll rock a $5 blackjack or pie gal table for the whole night.
Do you remember the one time we were out at a casino and the one guy we was with, he kept fucking around with other people at the casino?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like
His name is really close to mine.
Yeah.
Might have the same surname.
And just to see him walk with the people and go, this one smells like success. You just smell the slot machines and freak people out.
You know what? You want a fun fact about that?
Yeah.
He doesn't remember doing any of that.
I remember just talking to him at a party we were all at, and I was like, "Hey man, you know you were doing this right?" And just to see the look on his face, I could tell he men in blacked it out. He has no fucking idea.
Yeah,
But
at least he didn't break his hand.
one of us did. You can't RKO everybody. And it was your fucking the hand the ring was gonna go. Oh my goodness. All right, the McDonald's fountain soda versus the $5 footlong.
I think a lot of Subway is trash, but you
Yeah.
can still get a meatball. Well, you used to be able to get a meatball for $5.
Yeah, it's different
It's
now.
definitely that. I hate McDonald's.
Yeah, and also too, I don't need
Except
a
for that
fountain,
steak bagel breakfast sandwich.
Which is good,
They just discontinued and are trying to bring back.
but I don't need a fountain soda for anything.
I don't either.
Who the
No,
hell
me
needs a
neither.
fountain soda? I did make a LeBron teeny the other day though.
Don't even know what that is. Please explain.
so what it's supposed to be is Gatorade and Sprite, and you put them together.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, but what I did is I went to a BP. Shout out BP. Aside from the oil spill you guys had, I went.
Talk about nostalgia.
Remember that guy?
Remember simpler times?
So I went and got the Pedialyte version of Gatorade, and full disclosure, my wife was pissed at me.
How was that, first off?
What?
The Pedialyte version of
It
Gatorade.
was
I haven't
really
tried
good.
that yet either.
It's-
I've seen it. but
It's
I haven't tried
salty,
it.
like the Pedialyte's salty,
Okay.
you know. But my wife was pissed off at me because I was drinking with you the night before. I didn't get home till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
If you're doing Pedialyte Gatorade.
Yeah. So what I did was I bought it in BP, and she was waiting for me in the car. I hurried up and cracked it open. I drank half of it, and then I poured the Sprite into it and made a LeBron teeny. Dude, hangover gone.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean, you
awesome.
literally took my top two, Pedialyte and Sprite.
Yeah.
Like my top two, besides just straight up the coldest water I can find.
Yeah.
That's my triple dipple. And like throw a little Monster Energy in there too.
Oh, of course.
'Cause I can't,
Yeah.
if I'm truly hungover, I can't drink coffee.
Yeah,
So I need
no,
that
it
caffeine,
could make
too.
you sick. Yeah. Speaking of coffee,
Good
though,
move, though.
we have the morning coffee versus pool noodles, which is easy, man. Let me ask you.
I do love a pool noodle out of anything I can float
I
on.
like fighting with them.
I like that too, but I like. Well, boy, are we just getting into triple IPAs? I like a good pool noodle.
Yeah.
I'm trash. I'm just gonna open.
Okay.
Because you can sit and float in them, but your lower half is still submerged under the water, so you can still pee in the pool.
Smart. No, that's a good play though. That's tactical. You know what I mean?
I don't pee in the pool, but you could pee in the pool. But morning coffee. Coffee's my jam.
Yeah, it's
Even a Black Forge, all black iced coffee
the
is still under $5.
I like. Yeah, it is. That
It's like
isn't.
It's
Yeah.
under $4, I think.
It's really good, man. Their Americanos are fucking
Even their
solid.
fancy drinks are very affordable,
Yeah, $6.66.
and they're putting some fresh shit in there.
They
That's
are.
good. I'm gonna get one tomorrow.
Hey Adam, how about a slice of pizza versus the cookout tray? Going back to the top here.
I mean, you made that cookout tray sound amazing.
Okay.
I think that beats pizza.
I was gonna say
Just one big slice of
yeah.
okay pizza.
I was gonna say the last time I saw you eat one slice of OK pizza, you threw it up in a sink.
Awesome. My bachelor party is just gonna keep coming up. Huh?
It's the best thing.
That pizza was so orange.
There was lots of degradative events that happened at your bachelor
That
party.
pizza was so orange.
I warned you, please don't do that. And you're
Come
like,
on, Lucky Slot Machine.
let me eat this fucking snow
Let me
cone.
pay my child support.
How about happy hour beers versus anything from the ice cream truck?
Oh, happy hour beers.
Yeah, I was gonna say happy
I
hour
ain't
beers.
12 no more.
No, if I'm hot at home, I just get a water.
I'm gonna show my middle class I'm not upper middle class. My middle class wealth and just go get a Ben and Jerry's pint from the Giant Eagle.
Americone dream,
You know what I mean?
bitch.
Yeah. Get off me.
How about a Costco hot dog combo versus the $5 tables at casinos?
I'm a dog. I'm going for the dog.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not at casinos that much.
I'd rather eat a hot dog than lose money.
Yep.
How about that $5 footlong versus that morning coffee?
Coffee baby.
All right.
That was easy. That was way easier than
Yeah.
the first round.
We're getting down to the final four, though, because now this is going to get really difficult for you.
Yeah.
Cookout tray versus happy hour beers.
Happy hour beers.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because after a couple happy hour beers, I'll
You get the
probably
cookout
I'll
tray.
probably go hit 2 cookout trays. One for now and one for when I get home.
So I would say, yes, cookout trays, you are trailing happy hour beers. I would love to demolish them.
Oh no! I just realized what this is going to come down to.
Costco hot dog combo versus morning coffee.
Morning coffee.
Yeah, I was going to agree with that.
Damn, this is a final
And-
round for the ages.
And now, our professional life versus our personal life.
what our professional life goes against what we want to be our professional life.
Correct.
Yeah.
We need to be functional and alert with a morning coffee versus what we want to do, and that's drinking happy hour beers and talking shit on these microphones. So, Adam, you have to pick between happy hour beers and the morning coffee.
I'm gonna have to just come at this like an adult.
Okay.
Even when I go to homebrew beer in the morning,
Yes.
I need my coffee. But I love beer.
Yeah.
It's happy hour.
Happy
beers.
hour beers. Fuck you, coffee. I love you, Black Forge. But seriously, though.
It got second place. Not
Yeah.
fuck you.
No,
coffee.
it's good. It's good.
I
But
just love beer, and I just blew out everybody's headphones. Themselves.
happy hour
I
beers
think I think I spiked us.
are the best.
I just had this. I swerved you back.
You did swerve me back. The happy hour beers are probably the best thing under $5, especially.
Doesn't even matter what it is.
Yeah.
PB Army. I had a moose head the other day on draft. So good.
What are you doing to yourself?
$2.50. I was out at Star Lake.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
outside of Star Lake.
You have to be because even in Star Lake, they're not serving that to you.
No. It was like at a pub in Burgh'ers. And it was like super clean. The
Yeah.
food was all. We ate dinner there. It was great. The Bavington Roadhouse, I believe is what it was called.
Friend of the podcast, Babington.
They will
Roadhouse.
be. They will be. Dude, Moosehead on draft. They also had Full Pint on draft. So don't
yeah.
look down your nose.
No. I was looking down my nose at Moosehead.
Yeah,
Because Moosehead
so
tastes
good.
like
I haven't had a
shit.
Moosehead since college.
I can't
It was
stand
so
that.
cold. It was perfect.
That's how the way you could probably drink it though is when it's like
Right.
ice cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Any warmth to it whatsoever is
Well,
like.
when we got bottles in college, it was like 75% of the time it
Well,
was
yeah.
skunked. Yeah.
Well, and the other thing too is because we were functioning off of cost.
Yeah.
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 I
But
drank.
I couldn't believe. I was like, I gotta get a Moosehead. I might instantly regret this, but I gotta get it.
Yeah.
And then as I was sipping the Moosehead, I looked over at the other tap handles. I was like,
yeah.
they had the Full Pint Peach Sour.
Get the fuck
And I'm
outta here.
So I got that before we left.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad that you chose Moosehead first before the Full Pint Sour.
No,
You didn't see it.
In fairness, I didn't
You didn't
see
see
it.
it, yeah,
I
yeah.
like literally saw. We're also
and then you saw that
in
poll.
Burgettstown, so I saw these 6 taps. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
those were the 6 taps.
Right.
So I was like, oh, Moosehead, and then they literally had like 20 other taps. It was a really
That
cool place.
sounds pretty nice, man. What was
Yeah,
it called
Then
again?
all the other 20 were craft. The Bavington Roadhouse, I
Bavington
believe.
Road.
It might be the Bavington Lounge. I think it used to be the Bavington Lounge. I
Now
think it
it's-
might have got crispy, burnt down, and I think they rebuilt
Oh,
it.
well, that makes sense.
I think it's now the Bavington Roadhouse. Also, right across the road from Coal Tipple Brewery, and
Oh,
they have a
yeah.
winery there. So it's
Yeah.
like right across.
Have a
the
little bit of
thing.
fun.
Coal Tipple was awesome.
Yeah.
They had some really
I do
good
like Cold
classic
Tipple.
styles.
Yeah.
So if you're leaving there and wanting dinner, it's literally
Right
catty
there?
corner. It
That's
was like
wonderful.
an eighth of a mile down the road.
Good.
Great subs, pizza.
Dude, you're
full pint beer.
Hey man, if you need promos cut by one cut Tommy over
Yeah.
here, it's one take
Oh,
Tommy.
you're just bringing back memories.
I love it.
It was a good night.
Yeah. Hey Adam,
Then I had to go see Rob Zombie.
John 5 was there.
Wish I had more Moosehead.
Molson Triple X. Adam,
Yep.
we are on the other side of Barrel and Flow right now. If you're watching us on Sunday, as you should. However, we have great events coming up, so I have to know what's on tap and where can you find us?
We'll come get some of the Jojinator or our green tea matcha wheat that's left over from Barrel and Flow, if we have it. I don't think we will.
Follow it. You'll
But-
know.
DM me. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Other than that, North Hills Brewfest, where we are taking our second batch of the Jalapeno Pineapple Hazy Double IPA, the retired double agent, we call it. And then we are taking our South of Heffen, which is our Hefeweizen IPA Pale Ale Fusion. So it's a German Hefeweizen base beer, and then we hopped it with all Southern Hemisphere hops, much like this triple
Wonderful.
we're drinking, to kind of hop it up a little bit. So you get the banana flavors of that Heffy with the wheat, and then you get a little bit of hoppiness.
Wonderful. Yeah, and if you want to go on Ab down here in the Brew Lab, it's at @bash_brew on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and sometimes on Twitter. Don't forget to follow him on Untapped, where you can rate his beers the right fucking way, assholes. And don't forget to follow the boy. Well, listen,
Everybody out there has rated my beers just fine. All of our listeners
talking
have.
about the other people.
All of our listeners have.
Who's
They
like,
just need to be listeners.
I don't like honey IPAs. This is a 1.
Are you looking into the future again? Oh, we're on Sunday.
Ah, I'm feeling the
I
fury.
think you're wishing it into existence.
I hope I'm not. But if you want to know what's going on in the future of the boys, we are at DKNWTB on all social media. It's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And do not forget about our email. We're DKNWTB@gmail.com. We have a Redbubble where you can get dad hats for $19.52. And also don't forget about the It Cuts Deeper logo. This thing is selling like hotcakes, baby. We're paying for the podcast house with this logo right here.
I don't even have a mortgage payment anymore. Boom.
Boom. And don't forget, too, we are on
Kitty shirt. That's
YouTube.
all it took.
Kitty shirts, baby. And don't forget, we're on YouTube. We are DWTB on YouTube. And if you want to know how to get there, just follow the show notes here. Go down, look at the link tree, go to our YouTube. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell because that helps us out tremendously. And we want to get to 100 subscribers by the end of 2022, and you can be a part of that.
And then hit that North Hills Brewfest ticket link that you see in that same description.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom.
And last but not least, don't forget we are up for voting for the best of Pittsburgh of 2022.
Yes.
And we want to bring home some supremacy to the Jojitorium because we need to feel like we're relevant.
All you have to do is vote once until the end of August.
Just
You have till the end of August.
Yeah.
Just go on there. We're under the people and culture section, I
Yes.
believe.
Best podcast.
Best podcast.
And,
Throw your vote in. We really appreciate it.
and thank you to everybody who already voted and for everyone who's going to vote. We do appreciate you guys. If we made you laugh, give us a vote. If we didn't make you laugh, still give us a vote. So until next time, from the Jojitorium, where we're recovering from Barrel and Flow, and hopefully you are too. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.
Cuts deeper.
It cuts deeper.
This beer cuts deeper. Don't fall.
You hit that like your laptop screen.
Ooh. Oh no.